Angie, welcome to my channel where I do stuff. If you're new here, thank you for joining me, and if you're a returning subscriber, thanks for coming back. In today's video, I am going to unbox some fossils and rocks that were sent to me by my friend Dominic over on Instagram. This is his information right here. You should probably go give him a follow. He recently hit 500 subscribers, and I won his little giveaway contest he had, and so this is the stuff that he sent me. Everything you need to know about today's video will be linked in the description box below, and let's get started. I could not wait to rip into this. The packing peanuts were kind of a no-go, so after I got those dumped out, I found an incredibly sweet note, and I do have to say his attention to detail when it came to packing these up to make sure I got them safe was second to none, and I so appreciate it because nothing was broken, everything looked great. So the first thing I did was just go through and look at everything and try to pronounce the names. This first one is a beautiful calcite crystal, and I did have to look this up because I did not know where Aaron was, and I have been to the Nashville area, surrounding areas, as well as East Tennessee, so it made me feel better to know where it was. But this piece is absolutely gorgeous. It's got a really pretty sheen on it when the light hits it just the right way, and it's a real solid sample. I'm sure this is a mispronunciation, but this is an Astraeospongia, and this is a sponge. It was found in Parsons, Tennessee, which is located just to the west of the Tennessee River, smack in the middle of the state. And it is really pretty cool. Like when you get the close up, if you can look at the actual color, it almost looks kind of like agatized in a way. It's really, really cool. I wouldn't have known what this was if I came across one myself. One of the best things about getting rocks and fossils from other places is that I get to learn about other places. And so these came from Baldwin, Mississippi, which is just north of Tupelo. And I didn't even know that there were shark teeth in the area. So it was really cool to be able to learn a little bit about that. These are maybe all tiger shark. Dominic isn't completely sure, and I am definitely not the one to try to ID these because I don't know either. I found several, like 3 shark teeth in my time, and I've only been able to effectively ID 1. But I love these very much. This is an unidentified type of brachiopod from the Nashville area, out of the, I guess it's Leapers or Lipers formation. I have never seen one this big. You know, Texas is known for having everything that's really big, but I've never seen a brachiopod in Texas that's even close to being this size. This one is in excellent condition. It's beautifully shaped. I love it. This is another piece from Baldwin, Mississippi, and this is a bone fragment. It is Cretaceous, but it has not been identified, and if you've ever found bone fragments, then you know how hard it is to figure out what they are, where they came from, what animal they came from. There are a couple of YouTubers who seem to be extremely good at that, but I am not one of them. Now this, I'm gonna try. This is a Eucalyptocrinus elrodi. This is a crinoid calyx, and I have never seen one of these in person, and all of the ones that I have seen are very small. This one came from Ashland City, which is on the Cumberland River right outside of Nashville, and the shape of this thing is so cool. I love that you can see the individual, and I know there's a word for it and it's escaping me at the moment, but the little individual plates and the texture and the color, I just love it to death. It is so cool. If you're enjoying today's video, make sure to give it a thumbs up because it really does help support the channel. It lets me know how I'm doing, and it makes the YouTube algorithm happy. You don't want to upset the YouTube algorithm, do you? So one of the big pitfalls to being a loner who also likes to read a lot is that I have only read these words before and never heard another human being pronounce them. So this is an Exogyra and 3 Pycnodonts. All 4 of them are from Baldwin, Mississippi. And we do have Exogyras here in Texas. They're obviously a completely different species. They were extremely prolific oysters. But most of the ones that I've found, they've all been kind of like a gray color, and they always seem to be much beefier than these. And then I have never seen this type of species of Pycnodont in Texas before. So it's really cool to be able to see things from other places around the country. And these are huge. They're really, really neat. I would love to know what they looked like when they were swimming around. This next piece is an Actinoceras, and it's a cephalopod. And from what I've been able to tell by looking at the pictures I found online, they're really, really long cone-shaped. And this one is from the formation near Nashville. And this one is really cool because it has calcite crystals on it as well. You can see the segmentation. It's really, really pretty. Most of the things that I find that look anything remotely like this, they're very, very small. So this is super cool to see. So this is blue slag from Cumberland Furnace, Tennessee. And let me tell you, I realize that this is, quote, just slag glass. But let me tell you that I audibly gasped when I opened this because it is absolutely stunning. And not only did I get this absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous piece of slag glass, but I also got to educate myself on what Cumberland Furnace and the Tennessee Iron Furnace Trail is. So cool. I absolutely adore this piece. Now, I am the first person to admit I know nothing about trilobites, other than I would like to find one. But this is from Parsons, Tennessee. This is possibly a fragment of the genus Dalmanites. I guess I said that right. But from what I can tell, and what I know about trilobites, is that this would have been a very large guy. Based on the piece that I have, I would expect it to be many inches long if this were a complete one. This is another one that when I got it open, I made a little squeaking noise. This is Acrocyathus proliferium from Clarksville. And this is a rugose coral colony, and it is beautiful. I cannot wait to get this up on a bookcase with, the right lighting and everything. Super, super cool. It's got some crystallization going on in there too. The texture on this and the shape is so beautiful. And I can imagine how excited Dominic must have been when he was digging around and saw this, because I probably would have screamed. It is absolutely stunning. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Well, y'all, that's all I've got for you today. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. You could have been doing anything else in the world today that you wanted to do, and you chose to spend a few of those moments with me, and it really does mean the most. Thank you. Go over to Instagram, give my friend Dominic a follow, and if you enjoyed today's video, I hope you'll consider subscribing, because I would love to see you back here next week when I do more stuff. Bye!